the words of the Lord. Please let the children come up to me. And before you start thinking that you're going to be 20 miles away from me, don't think it. Get close. I want you close, bunched up. Get over here. Too far. Oh, thank you. Don't forget the water and all that stuff. Okay. I mean, you're too wide. You're too wide. This looks like the Platitera, wider than the heavens. But I guess I'm going to have to deal with it. That's all right. All right, children. First of all, it makes my heart sing to see so many of you. Oh, my goodness. Let me ask you a question. Get closer, first of all. I can't deal with it. Get closer. Get closer. I thought I could deal with it, but I can't. All right, let me ask you a question. How many of you have ever heard of Sherlock Holmes? Sherlock Holmes. Who has not heard of Sherlock Holmes? Who can tell me who Sherlock Holmes was? Sherlock Holmes was a fictional detective. A fictional detective. What does fictional mean? Fake. Oh my, the brilliant one. Yes, Mr. Athenos. Fake. Fictional detective. Made up detective. An author named Arthur Conan Doyle made this character up. And he gave him the proficiency in the power of observation. He was proficient in the power of observation. Are you proficient in the power of observation? Okay. What does proficiency mean? Mr. Athenos, that we finally stumped you. Proficiency. You are very proficient in this. Very good, yes, skilled. Very proficient in the power of observation. He observed things. Things that other people wouldn't observe. I want to give a test to someone, a volunteer. I want to test your powers of observation. Does anyone volunteer for this question? Yes, Elizabeth. Stand up. Turn around and face that way, Elizabeth. Now, you have faced the altar many times, correct? Yes. Don't look. How many steps lead up to the altar? Sherlock Holmes would know it. How many steps that are right behind you lead up to the altar? Don't cheat. You have a guess? None? Not quite. There's more than none. There's less than 4. 3 is right. Very good. A power of proficiency, of observation. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Very good. All right. This question, however, I don't think anybody's going to get it. If you do get it, I will be super impressed, and I will consider taking off my collar and putting it on you. Here's the question. Well, first of all, can someone tell me what today's gospel lesson was about? Just a short little thing. What was today's gospel lesson? Yes, little girl. Believing in Jesus, and what happened? What happened? He was walking on the water. Yes. Very good. Then what happened when he was walking on the water? What else happened after that? Yes. Who? Yeah, Peter. We got to say that first. Yeah, Peter said, if it is you, Lord, bid me to come out to you. And he did. And then he began to sink. You're right. Now, here's the question to test the powers of your observation skills. I don't think you're going to get it, but we're going to try. There is an icon in this beautiful church that depicts today's gospel lesson. There is an icon in this very church that depicts the powers of today's gospel lesson. Does anyone know where that icon is? My collar is preserved. No, it's not that one. That's John the Baptist, and he's lay on land, by the way. So, where? In that corner? Not quite. The wrong corner. Can I have a volunteer to go back? You see those 3 icons in the back, those big 3 stained glass windows on that side, 3 stained glass windows on that side. I want you to go back there and observe those icons and tell me which icon depicts. Yes, little girl, tell me your name. Katie? Katerina? Afinos? Okay, stand up. I want you to inspect all 6 of those icons back there and tell me when you have found the icon of today's gospel lesson. Let's encourage your kids. If you don't see them there, go to the other side. You remember? Okay. Yes, little girl. Excellent. Katerina. Elementary, my dear Katerina. So, next time you come in, observe things. Don't just casually, don't let the wool of habit cover your eyes, children. Look at the beauty around you, notice things. And also, a lesson from St. Peter. When he walked on the water, who was he looking at when he was walking on the water? Jesus. He was walking on water. Peter was doing that. Have you ever tried to walk on water? You can't do it. I can't either. If I was holy, I could do it, but I'm not holy. So he walked on the water. He was overcoming this amazing thing. And yet, it says in the gospel, he looked at the wind. He took his eyes off of Christ, and he looked at the wind. And what happened? He sank like a rock. But the Lord pulled him up, as you could see in that icon. Right? Did you see it? Yeah. So, what's the lesson? We keep our eyes on Christ. Peter kept his eyes on Christ and was doing a miracle. But he lost his focus, and he looked at the wind. Peter, why are you looking at the wind? I mean, you're overcoming water, for goodness sake. What do you care about the wind? So don't sweat the small stuff. Don't let your focus take your focus off of Christ and you look at little things. That's what the devil does. He makes you worry about little things, and then you begin to sink. But just call out to the Lord, and he will pull you up. All right? All right, children, don't sweat the small stuff. Keep your focus on the Lord. And look at that icon on your way out. By the way, I'm going to call you up one by one, and your Sunday school staff, the teachers and staff. I would like you to receive a blessing of the holy water like we do every year. So please form 2 lines. A line here, back to back. A line here, back to back. And I'm going to ask Father Gregory here to just sprinkle you with water and go back to your seat. And you guys come here. Let me sprinkle you with water and go back to your seat. Blessings of the Lord, Son. Blessings of the Lord. Blessings of the Lord. Blessings of the Lord. Blessings of the Lord. Blessings of the Lord, Son. Blessings of the Lord, Son. Blessings of the Lord, Son. Blessings of the Lord. Blessings of the Lord. Blessings of the Lord, Rebecca. Blessings of the Lord, sweet girl. Blessings of the Lord. Blessings of the Lord, Katerina. Blessings of the Lord. Blessings of the Lord. Blessings of the Lord. Blessings of the Lord, Son. Blessings of the Lord, sweet girl. Blessings of the Lord. Blessings of the Lord.